Hello, this is Alyssa with Desert Donkey Experiences, and this is Trainer Tip Tuesday. This month, we're focusing on obstacles. So I just was doing a couple little fun things here. Couple obstacles I like that are super easy and you don't have to have any special equipment. One are trash bags. These are literally just filled with manure, and the other one we're going to work with in the second section will be trash cans out by the street. But these are just stuff to get them used to things. You can see, I don't know if you can see Davey in the frame here. He's looking at the trash bag. He's seen the trash bag once before. I was walking him by it the other day by the obstacle course, and the wind ruffled it and he bolted. He is not a fan. So we're going back to basics. I'm going to try it at Liberty here and see if we can get him to at least walk around it, approach it, see what he thinks. As they get comfortable, you can actually get multiple trash bags and make like channels and alleyways for them to go through. Start wide and then gradually make it more narrow. Good boy. So I like to use a hand target, and I am just encouraging him to come up and touch my hand target. And you can see he's watching that bag, and that's fine. Good. Hey. And I'll do a hand target. And he's looking. He's like, I don't know about this. This is a scary bag. Come here, handsome boy. You're all right. I know, it's so scary. And let me adjust this camera real quick because I don't even know if he's in the frame. I can't tell. All right. Oh, he is. Turn this a little bit. There we go. Good boy, Mr. Davey. And Buster's hiding behind him. So I'm going to get over here. And the point of obstacles for me is just to build their confidence. I don't really care if they get over the obstacles. I would much rather have them thinking and approach the obstacle, think about it, maybe put a foot on, than leap across the obstacle blindly. That's just my personal preference. I want them thinking. I don't want them just reacting. Anyone can pull a donkey across an obstacle. That's not my goal. I want them to trust me and trust that I'm not going to ask them to do anything crazy, scary, or that's going to hurt them. And once they trust you, they're usually pretty willing. Now, I do use food rewards. I find that to be very useful in training donkeys, especially with obstacles. And I also like to do a lot of stuff at Liberty, because when you're at Liberty, you can't pull them or force them. It's really tempting when you have a halter or lead rope on to just try to put pressure on and kind of pull them over obstacles, which again is just not something that I want to do. And I started out that way. But as I've trained more and more donkeys, I've just moved to less pressure. And that's just my personal thing. There's different methods that work. Whatever works for you and your donkey is totally fine. This is just what I have found myself to prefer. So you can see they're creeping closer, and he's watching. He's got his ears fixated on it. His nostrils are flaring. Good. I'm just asking him to come over a little bit closer to it and touch this hand target. And you can see Buster creeping up behind me too. Good boy. Oh, Buster's creeping up. Yes. And I'll make it a little easier for him. Good boy. And treats, I'm just giving him pieces of animal crackers. And I'm going to move this way. Again, plenty of room from it. I'm not asking him to get super close to it yet. We'll see Buster's actually usually the bolder one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes by it first. Yes. Good. Good boy. And like I said, I'll start with one bag and then add two, and have them far apart at first, however far you need it, and have them walk through that, and then eventually move them closer and closer. And depending on the donkey, sometimes that can be done in a session. Sometimes it's 5 sessions. Really just depends on the donkey's comfort level, how bold they are. Good boy, Bussy. You can see he's looking at it. Yes. And Davey's still watching it. So what I'm going to do with Davey is, as he's looking at it, if he gets any closer, I'm going to just toss him a treat, because that's just counter conditioning. He looks at the scary object, he gets a treat. He moved away. And that's just kind of inviting that curiosity. And they'll approach and retreat. If you put something scary in their paddock, most donkeys will go up and they'll look at it and blow, and then they'll come back and kind of circle around and get closer and closer. Yes. Good. Until they realize it's not going to hurt them. Good. And then next thing you know, it's a toy. Good boy, Bussy. And Bussy's looking. He just saw it. The wind kind of moved it a little bit. Good. Yes. Good boy, Bus. Hi, Davey. You coming up this side? Okay. And so here they have a little bit of a alleyway to go through, because I've got the tire on one side and the bag on the other, but there's about 10-ish, 10 feet of space between the two. Hi, Davey. And so I'm just waiting. I'm not badgering him. I'm not trying to chase him through it. I'm just asking him to, hey, come by it. It's okay. And if he doesn't, he doesn't. It's not a huge deal. We'll try again later. Certain obstacles I will leave out with them for them to explore, stuff that they can't eat and destroy. I wouldn't leave this because if they do get bold, they could eat chunks of that bag, and obviously we don't want that to happen. Hi. And so you can see he's going closer to the tire. He's like, I'm going to give this a wide berth. Come here. And Davey's over this way, so he's approaching from this angle. Come on. And so I'll ask him to come touch a hand target. And hopefully you can see him. Come here. Good boy. You can see the hesitation. That's nervousness. The head back and forth is thinking. Good. He's looking. Good boy. It's okay. Come here. Come here. Yes, good. And he doesn't actually have to touch my hand. He just has to make a motion towards it, show that he's engaged. If you always wait for them to touch it, especially if they're scared, you're not going to progress very far. So you just have to show that desire to come towards it. And then as they get more comfortable, you can kind of increase your criteria and expect them to touch it. Good boys. And they're creeping towards it. Good. Yes. And the nice thing of working with two of them sometimes is they have like FOMO. So they'll see one and be like, oh, I can do that better. Come on, let's go. And you'll see some competition between them. Good boy. Yes, Mr. Buster. Yes. Good. Yes, good. And now I want to touch it and make it move, because if he touches it with his nose, it's going to move and it's going to scare him. So I would rather do it here. So I'm going to have treats at the ready, and I'm going to wiggle the bag a little bit. And as I do that, I'm just going to toss him treats. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to move it. Yes, good. So he sees treats. Oh, it's okay. Here we go. Toss him where he can get them without having to get too close, because I'm just pairing that movement of the scary bag with a treat. It's okay. He gets to reward himself with a couple treats. Good boy. And then I'm going to do it again and toss treats. And I'm just doing a little motion at first. Nothing too crazy. But I want him to see it move before he touches it, because if he touches it with his nose and it moves, it's going to really react. So I want to anticipate that. Good. And he's debating getting this closer one. Good boy. And move it again. It's okay. Good. And so I just move it, and I'll toss them both a treat. Good boy, Davey. And I'll move it again. Show him I can touch it. It's not hurting me. And then toss him a treat. Davey's ready to turn tail and run. And treats are seriously so underutilized when training donkeys. Like, they are honestly the most valuable thing I find with training donkeys. They are super food motivated. It also helps release dopamine, keep them calm. And again, you fade treats. As they get trained, you use less and less treats. But initially, it's something they find rewarding, especially for donkeys that don't find touch very rewarding. But I really, really, really recommend incorporating food rewards into your training. Good boys. It's okay. Oh, I know that was a little bit more of an aggressive shake. It's okay. Good. Here. And you're going to have a couple steps forward, a couple steps back. That's okay. They're just getting comfortable with it. There's one over there for you. Oh, that's Poop. Hi, buddy. You'll notice they're coming back towards it. Good boy. And eventually, if you do this enough, you shake it, and it becomes a call for treats. And it's almost like Pavlov's dog. And I've done the same thing with like bells. I'll do the same thing with Velcro on a fly mask. Good. Something that they at first find scary, you pair it with a treat, and pretty soon they're like, oh, that's cool. And so this is the very initial stages. These guys, have done some obstacles in like the obstacle course, but not a ton. Oh, it's okay. Good boy, Bus. Here, Dave. There you go. You found it. I'll probably do one more shake and then I'll get one of my donkeys out and show you more of like the finished product. Oh, I know. So scary. Yes. Good boy, Dave. Buster. Good boy, Bus. All right.